Thank you for listening to mypainweb. Despite all that modern medicine offers, chronic pain often worsens and becomes more complicated over time. Connecting to mypainweb empowers you to take charge of your chronic pain. We'll help you achieve some quality of life as you face your own obstacles of living with chronic pain. You are listening to mypainweb podcast, episode 13, Holistic Therapy for Chronic Pain. Today we're talking about holistic options for chronic pain. So let's get started. Hey everybody, Steve Connick here. Welcome to mypainweb podcast. If this is your first time listening, then thanks for coming. The mypainweb podcast is the place where we talk about what it means to be suffering in a pain web. We listen, we share, we connect, we clarify, we cry, and we laugh. Together, we empower and motivate to create confidence, worth, and self-esteem. mypainweb helps you achieve a quality of life as you face the obstacles of living with chronic pain. You can connect to many chronic pain details and information at any time at mypainweb.com. Come back often and feel free to add the podcast to your favorite RSS feed or iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter at mypainweb and on Facebook. Today's show discusses holistic options to help you take control of your chronic pain. You may be looking for options beyond the powerful prescription opioid medications, or you want an option to maybe a proposed surgical procedure. Well, what else is out there? This is one of the topics that I've spent years trying to understand what other options are available. One that I came back with is holistic medicine. Now, this podcast is going to talk just a few minutes about what is holistic medicine. At any time, you can click on mypainweb.com, and under the PainWeb Help section, click on Intervention, and then the non-invasive intervention window pops up, and then you'll see the link for everything we'll be talking about here for holistic medicine. All right, now what is holistic medicine? Well, I'll give you the simple answer for this. Holistic medicine looks at the whole person, including analysis of physical, nutritional, environmental, emotional, social, spiritual, and lifestyle values. In a sense, it's you as a person, not just a piece of you like your chronic pain. Now, I'm going to break down and explain some of the larger components of holistic medicine. Now, understand that some of the areas of holistic medicine overlap one another, but that's okay because holistic medicine is general and broad, so you don't have to get hung up on some very specific terminology here. There's something called alternative medicine within holistic medicine that you may have heard. What's alternative medicine? This includes non-invasive, non-pharmaceutical techniques such as medical herbalism, acupuncture, homeopathy, and many others. Alternative medicine can also refer to any experimental drug or non-drug technique that's not currently accepted by conventional medical practitioners. For example, herbs, plants, and roots. Another component of holistic medicine is something called complementary medicine, and it refers to non-invasive, non-pharmaceutical techniques used to complement or go with conventional medical treatment. I'm going to give you some examples that's going to help this fall into place. There is a valuable resource I have come across, and it's a link on my website. It's called the National Center for Complementary and Alternative medicine. And it identifies this following medicine treatment understanding. And I found this to be very helpful to try and give a framework to holistic medicine. What does it include? Well, whole medical systems. That means it uses the power of energy. And that's used in something called homeopathy and naturopathy medicine. It also uses mind-body medicine. What's mind-body medicine? We all know what that is. It's meditation, it's prayer, and it's even including something like using artwork as a form of a mind-body medicine. Sometimes just looking at certain things like artwork has a therapeutic effect. A few other ones here. Biologically based practices. These are the use of the myriad of dietary supplements and herbs. There's also something called manipulative and body-based practices. We all know what these are. Chiropractic medicine falls under this category, as well as massage therapy. And the last one is something called energy medicine. Again, we're familiar with some of this. For example, Tai Chi is an energy medicine-based practice. And also something less known, but it's been around a long time, called magnetic therapy. So these 5 items that I mentioned are some examples of how holistic medicine is used. Now, you can read a lot more detail about some of the items that I just briefly mentioned at the National Center for Complementary and Alternative Medicine link on mypainweb.com. You'll find it in the same place, My Pain Web Help. Click on Intervention, then the non-intervention window pops up and you'll find it under the Holistic box. In that same location, there's another excellent resource if you want to delve further into this part of the podcast conversation. You'll see it under the link called Complementary and Alternative Medicine. Now, another type of holistic medicine is referred to as natural healing. And natural healing is the use of non-invasive and non-pharmaceutical techniques to help heal the patient. When most people use the term natural healing, they are usually referring to physical healing techniques only. Natural healing is a system of medicine within the field of alternative medicine that we briefly spoke about. It's the art and science of relieving ill health in harmony with the laws of nature. This may sound a little bit out there, but again, I'm going to refer to a couple excellent links if you're interested about the alternative pain therapies in that same section, holistic, at mypainweb.com. And finally, you'll see another link there that really wraps up the minutia of holistic medicine on a resource called What is Holistic Medicine in that same location on mypainweb.com. I want to spend a few minutes revisiting a couple of these that I myself have used in the past. Have I used all holistic medicine? Absolutely not. But there were times, and you may be at these times right now, where you feel that there's something else needed to try and help you through managing your chronic pain. One of them is acupuncture. What is it? Well, acupuncture is a method of encouraging the body to promote natural healing and to improve functioning. This is done by inserting needles and applying heat or electrical stimulation at very precise acupuncture points. I've tried it. Many others have tried it for chronic pain, and there are varying degrees of outcomes. Some have claimed total success in eliminating their chronic pain. Others have tried it and were met with nothing absolutely no impact on their chronic pain. It's up to each person to try and work through and identifying these types of options, and if there's a possibility, a potential of them helping, it's worth seriously considering. Now, acupuncture, the needling component of it shouldn't, well, let me put it this way. When I first thought about acupuncture, I shied away because the thought of having needles placed in the areas of my body where I have been feeling pain was something there was no way I would entertain that thought. However, acupuncture needling is very, very different from the other needles that we're more accustomed to, the hypodermic needles. You see, acupuncture needles are very, very thin and they're solid, made from stainless steel. Hypodermic needles are hollow and the point is smooth on the acupuncture needle, not hollow like on the hypodermic needle. So in a sense, you feel no pain when the acupuncture needle is inserted. So if that's your hang-up, rest assured it won't be a hang-up, because once you feel it, you won't even know the needles were placed and that they're there during the treatment. You want to know more about acupuncture? Again, I have found an excellent source called What is Acupuncture at that same location in the holistic section on mypainweb.com. Now, another interesting component about acupuncture is many doctors, medical doctors that we're very accustomed to in the Western medicine that we have here in the United States, are also trained in the Eastern art of medicine, of acupuncture. So you can easily find an acupuncturist who is not only specializing in acupuncture, but they also hold an MD degree. Another little well-known piece of information here is that most health insurance carriers do pay for a specific number of acupuncture sessions. Definitely, I encourage you to bring this information on your next appointment and discuss it with your doctor. Most doctors, at least from my experience, are very open to trying, identify, and at least try something like acupuncture. If you're wondering, how do I find a acupuncturist the way I'm describing, well, that's easy too. You can just go to mypainweb.com and you'll see the doctor finder under the My Pain Web Help section. There you can go through the easy steps of using the internet to find a qualified acupuncturist in your area. The other type of kind of natural healing I wanted to mention a little bit further is magnetic therapy. Now, magnetic therapy has been around a long time, and it's basically using certain types of powerful magnets as a way to heal the body. It can get somewhat detailed in trying to understand, well, what is it about a magnet and how does it affect the body to try and impact chronic pain? I'm going to refer to a very well done link called Magnets for Pain in that same holistic section. If you want to learn more about it, that's a great source to do it. Personally, I've used magnetic therapy in the past. I have found no benefit. But again, I've read about many, many others who did have long-term benefit from using magnetic therapy. A few other ones just to mention here. Massage therapy, we're very familiar with that. There's also something called sea electrolyte therapy, a little bit newer, but it uses alkaline-type minerals that remove the cause of pain. TENS unit, that is the electrical pulse that's applied to the outside of the skin. That type of treatment kind of uses a distracting philosophy to help manage your pain. You can either have that done at a medical office, or you can actually purchase home TENS units through Amazon.com. And of course, you can talk about it with your doctor as well. Something a little bit more high-tech, they're using hyperbaric chambers now, which is using oxygen healing. And also something called Ayurvedic medicine. And I have more information about what Ayurvedic medicine is at that holistic site on mypainweb.com. So let's wrap here a little bit and remember that holistic techniques share a wide range of success in dealing with chronic pain. It does require some patience and understanding on your part. Modest pain relief on a limited basis is even a step in the right direction. Should you look at holistic medicine as that one-shot home run out of the park step to try and get rid of your chronic pain once and for all? Absolutely not. But even small gains will help you build momentum and give you some confidence, which allows you to take more control of your pain web while you're improving some of your quality of life. If you want more details and more information, again, click on the holistic section in mypainweb.com. I would love to hear your comments, your experience, and of course your questions about holistic medicine. You can send them to me at help@mypainweb.com. And you can always post your comments on my PainWeb Facebook or Twitter at mypainweb. Thanks for listening. And remember, some quality of life can exist with chronic pain. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to chatting with you once again soon. Take care.